Good morning and good evening to the One Piece verse. This is, as always, this is me, Ore, Big D Mike, bringing you guys and gals the latest live reaction of chapter 1102. Of what? Of what, you say? Definitely of the GOAT, of the GOAT, GOAT of shonen, of manga, of anime. The brakes on that for the meantime, because at the end of the day, that's going to be controversial when it comes to the anime portion. But at the end of the day, we are a One Piece channel, so what we're gonna do, what are we gonna do? We're gonna hype our boy, because it is, to us, in our hearts of hearts, the best fictional series currently running in the modern era. The modern Odyssey itself. Shiroige.
One Piece wa jitsuzai suru.
The One Piece is always and will forever be real. All right. So, chapter 1102, starting off with a cover of Shonen Jump, showing off who the real king is of Shonen Jump, of Shonen, of the manga industry, of fiction in this modern era of the 2000s. Monkey Day! Luffy. He is throwing the ball of greatness. Absolutely better than Dragon Balls. It's a snowball, but in the hands of Louis, it's better than Dragon Balls. All right, so let's get started on this one. Let's see what torturous emotions will Oda pull in this time. And the title already reads sadness. The life of Kuma. This sounds like the end. The end of the backstory. This feels like the end of the torture that Oda has been giving us, has been bringing in his story for the consecutive months that this backstory has been ongoing. And front and center is Bonnie himself on the cover of One Piece. Bonnie eating with a bunch of wolves on a freaking conveyor belt. Some wieners, some hot dogs, whatever you call them. Bonnie is chugging on them, devouring them like no tomorrow. No doubt about it. Bonnie Kamachi's here. Quit calling me by my name. I'm Captain, ain't I? Okay, Captain then. It looks like there are Marines here too, though. All right, men. The Bonnie Pirates have arrived. We've got orders to bring them in immediately. They say the last city they attacked was packed with injured seniors and even little children. Which I assume it's not because they are little children or old people. It's because Bonnie turned them into small children and old people, because that's Bonnie's ability. So, let's see. They're the worst type of scum. I know you're talking about a kid there who's 10 years of age, pretending to be an adult because he has a devil fruit that can change his age. Oh, sorry, her age. There you go. Turn to a kid and a freaking old man. A big guy. Yeah, I've seen him. He was on the outskirts of town. Oh, Kuma Looking at Bonnie from afar, I can't see you, Bonnie. Please understand. It's hard to believe you became a pirate of all things, but you mustn't chase after me. Boop. Where the hell did he go? We've already been dubbed pirates. We may as well keep searching, even if it takes a while, right, Captain? If you're gonna take it slow, then I want to look for Nika too. Imagine Daddy's face when I tell him I found Nika at a so-and-so island. Don't you think he'd be thrilled? Yeah. He kind of saw it already. Bonnie, you don't have to do that anymore because he already saw Nika. It's Luffy. It's Monkey Die! Luffy. Meanwhile, in the East Blue, having crushed the vicious fishmen of Arlong pirates. All right, I got a bounty. Ooh, showing us a chronological time on the events that happened during the East Blue saga before they entered the Grand freaking Line. All right, cool. Straw Hat, Luffy has stepped into the spotlights. When Luffy was still on the measly 30 mil. Going to Logtown? What for? No particular reason. Who's in charge there? That'd be Captain Smoker. Jimbei. Guess whose kid brother is on this bounty poster? A brat like this took down Arlong? That's right, he's my kid brother. What a curious twist of fate, Dragon. The senior boy would become a pirate. It was inevitable. Here are our ironclad rules of piracy. Plunder whatever you want from bad guys. Plunder whatever you want from bad guys. Rob them blind and don't help a soul unless they really need. Unless they really need it. Not a soul. God dang it. Yes, that's it. That's exactly how you put on lipstick. No. Well, there goes my freaking Big Mom clone. Out the window. I don't know. A loss is a loss, and I'll take it right on the chin. That's fine. So, she just had a bad teacher on how to put on lipstick. Okay. Great, I'm totally a grown up now. No, you're not. You're 10 years old. I also put this on. Daddy might not even recognize me without something on my cheek. Next, I just gotta make a name for myself. That'll get his attention. Egghead New World. This is unsettling. You think so? The progression is going as smoothly as your own modifications. Never mind that. Though, did you hear the news? Apparently some rookies declared war on the world government. Ah! I assume this was during Annie's lobby. This is during the Straw Hats fighting for Robin, getting Robin back, taking Robin from the government, and sailing off into the sunset. After burning the freaking government flag and declaring war against them. What? Dragon has a son? If I'm going to let you study all my memories, there's no point trying to hide it. A man with rubber power standing up to the government. What a quirk of fate. He sounds just like my idol Nika. That's true. Thriller Bark Grand Line. Ooh, we're turning it back. We're turning it back. We're really looking into Kuma's perspective during all of these events. So during Arlong Park, during freaking Annie's lobby, and now Thriller Bark. The government has given me special orders to wipe you all out. That said, I'm sure they'll be satisfied if I only brought them Straw Hat Luffy's head. Hand him over and I'll spare your lives. Go to hell! What a shame. This is a shock. Luffy's the man who will become the king of the pirates. If you truly mean to take his place, you must be willing to bear all his pain and suffering yourself. This much damage might be even enough to even knock me out. Oh, if you think about it, the amount of damage that he was able to pull out or push out of Luffy is kind of similar, if not bigger, than the one we've been shown in this flashback when Kuma was taking away all the physical burdens, aches, and pains of all the old people in the kingdom of Sorbet, of the Saturn region. It's similar in size, if not bigger. So Luffy has endured a kingdom-sized pain during Thriller Bark. He has exceptional friends, just as I'd expect of your son, Dragon. Near Sabaody Archipelago, we are calling in all 7 warlords of the sea. If you refuse to come, you'll be forfeiting your title. Quite the sentiment. What's the occasion? The flag bearer of the new era port gets dice! His public execution date has been set. This will mean war with the Whitebeard pirates. War with the Whitebeard? I will be sure to arrive before the execution date. During Sabaody? Where's my food? I'm wasting away here. Pizza, bring me more food now! Is that Kuma? Captain, the Navy will take notice if you keep causing a scene. This is the last time I'll see your face. Become a truly indomitable pirate. Oh my god! Kuma, you national treasure, you. Looking after your kid day after day, every chance you get, you'll always try to see your kid. What a sweet, sweet father. Truly, truly, the father that Bonnie needed all the time. The father that stepped up. Absolutely. One of the best examples of a father that stepped freaking up. That pirate just hit the Celestial Dragon. They'll send a warship from the Navy HQ. That's the human shop. Someone attack a Celestial Dragon? Who would dare to? The whole world knows that's taboo. And we're so close to Navy HQ too. It's practically suicide. Them again? The Straw Hat Pirates! He did it to protect a fisherman? Straw Hat Luffy? He sees Usopp literally turning that son of a gun father of Charles into pancake. No one has done anything this bold for hundreds and hundreds of years. It's treason. Dragon, Eva-chan, I hope you can forgive me. Stop. PX1. Another one? Zoro. Zoro! I didn't mean to desert you without a word. At least I can leave my own quiet mark on the world. Through Bonnie and this young boy. Their future will be the only legacy I'll leave behind. I couldn't save any of them. You've got it wrong. I'm just showing you the level you have to be in the new world. You and your friends just ain't ready yet. Don't go there yet. After all, you will someday save the world. Monkey D. Luffy is the Nika God. He will save the world. Install a self-destruct mechanism? Are you really that terrified of Kuma? Don't complain. Isn't his terrifying status as a human weapon you're doing in with your fucking orders? But you 5 already have the highest priority in the command hierarchy. And if we were to somehow go rogue, and if he were to go somehow rogue when not in our presence, and if he were to somehow go rogue when not in our presence, how would anyone else stop him? Do not answer. Not interested in the opinions of a scientist for hire. Then in exchange for me doing that, let me keep just a touch of his ego intact. I've invented a circuit for the brain that allows one to switch between 2 states of consciousness, akin to a split personality. If you'll allow me to test it, I've given the order, Vegapunk. Erased his individuality completely. Make sure no trace of his remains, of him remains. You won't be forgiven if you don't. Remember it too. Remember, I too am as a man of science. Any attempts to deceive me will fail. But if we do that, Kuma won't get to reunite with Bonnie at all. It's good to know how you feel, Vegapunk. What? I didn't think you'd be able to overhear that. Weren't you the one who gave me superhuman hearing? Alright then. Today's the day. We erase your sense of individuality. Kuma, it's only been 2 years, but it was fun. I suppose it was. Jesus Christ. It's looking like your first assignment will be a battle with the White Beard Pirates. I've been asked to prepare a battalion of your clone soldiers for that too. Once that's over and done with, there's something I'd like you to program me to do. Protect the ship of the Straw Hat Pirates. Just until one of them returns. I'd like to be a stubborn guardian for their home. Well, Frank had said it already back in Sabaody, the return to Sabaody, when they were entering Fishman Island. We already know. We already knew this. No, it's not speculation. It's not a theory. It's what we knew. But reading it, seeing it being mentioned by Kuma himself, it just hits different, man. It just hits different. So different. It hurts so much. He has done so much for our crew. Yes, he has been the guardian angel for a lot of people. He has sacrificed so much. Since I won't be able to witness their continued growth, what kind of future are you dreaming up for that boy? His actions really move me. I know Nika is meant to be a legend, but it'd be great if there was really a warrior out there putting smiles on faces using the rhythm of liberation. The rhythm I taught Bonnie. If there is a hero out there that will change this seas one day, I believe it'll be him. A revolutionary placing their hopes on a pirate, eh? You're backing quite a dark horse. That unorthodox thinking is proof of your humanity. Alright, before we begin, remember to push out those memories for my research. A promise is a promise after all. Does this effectively erase your memories? No, think of it as a copy. It will disappear when it's touched though. Don't fret. I've designed a system that will allow me to take peeks without touching it. Place it in there. Okay, it's just another procedure. I have to be clinical about this. I'm a scientist after all. So this is my life. I wonder how many people have been harmed or troubled by my actions. Troubled? Living is nothing without trouble, wouldn't you say? stay on this panel for a while. There's Kuma's parents. Clap. Kuma running, meeting Eva. These are one of the first people that love you, Kuma. These are people who love you. Oh, Genie. Kumachi! Kuma Dragon and the bullies. Oh. It's showing Kuma running through his memories. Kumachi! Daddy! Oh, God. I can cure her. I'm so grateful. Thank goodness. This kind of again, in my own opinion, the way I'm seeing this right now, guys, the way I'm seeing this right now, the way it is being interpreted by Oda right now, it's telling me that Kuma is running, he's chasing, he's trying to run as fast as he can in his mind to try to at least see the memories that he cherishes the most. Because at this moment, his memories are being erased. At this moment, everything is, being taken away from him. So this is him. This is symbolizing him trying to run, to see a glimpse of the faces of the people, of the ones who loved him and who he loved back. The ones he cherished, the ones his own fucking treasure, the people he treasured the most. God damn. Your life hasn't caused anyone harm or trouble, but your death will pain everyone who loves you. Listen well, Kuma. You are a hero too. Not only for Bonnie, but for everyone you've ever met. Those are just some beautiful words there, Vegapunk. You goddamn son of a bitch. Even though you're the one pulling the goddamn lever, because you're kind of forced. You kind of have a gun pointed at you right now. Those are some beautiful words to leave Kuma with. And Kuma smiling until his memories are erased. Pretty much while he's being killed right now, he's smiling. Thank you. There's just one thing, Vegapunk. Yes, I know. I can't say how grateful I am. The scientist. Since tomorrow, Vegapunk just balling out, man. He's just balling out. Thank you for saving Bonnie's life. There he goes. He's a mindless machine now. If you see her again, could you tell her something for me? Please wish her a happy 10th birthday. Because he couldn't greet her child a happy birthday all those years. In her 9th, her 10th birthday, he was never able to say those words to his only daughter. I'm not against the break. See that there's a freaking break. It shows there's a freaking break. I don't care. This is such a good chapter, but also a very fucked up one, man. This is just fucked up. The Goro say, Saturn, how dare you? How fucking dare you? So we we will see. Because here's the thing. Knowing that there's a self-destruct mechanism installed in Kuma right now, there's a potential. No, not even potential. There's a reality that would happen, that he will self-destruct. He will self-destruct to get the fucking crew out of this place. He will self-destruct, sacrifice his fucking life to get the Straw Hats out of fucking Egghead. That's what's gonna happen. That's the end game. That's the fucking end game for Egghead. Kuma blowing himself up. The fucked up Saturn. I don't believe Saturn will die when Kuma sacrifices himself. I don't see that happening. I don't. Sadly to say, I want it to fucking happen, but I don't see it happening. Why? Because fucking Saturn is end game boss. He's an end game boss, not the final boss, but he's definitely one of the end game bosses of this freaking story. And Kuma ain't fucking killing him. He might injure him, and I would love that. Take a limb, take an arm, take freaking legs from this son of a bitch. When he blows up, I hope he blows up in your fucking face, Saturn. I hope he blows up in your fucking face, showing you that he's still a human being, that he's still worth something, that he's a hero, that he's a buccaneer, and he's proud of what he's done. He is a hero. He is Bartholomew fucking Kuma of the Revolutionary Army and the king of freaking Sorbet. And don't you forget it, you son of a bitch! Pretty much what's gonna happen is Kuma's gonna end up being the Tamatebaku box, but only better, so that the Straw Hats can get away. That's pretty much what's gonna happen. Kuma will end up being a plot device for the Straw Hats to get away, and a plot device that means a lot, because at the end of the day, he's been helping the Straw Hats from the get-go, and up to his last breath, he's still gonna fucking help them. I'm tired, guys. I'm ending this. See you in 2 weeks.